Day 18. Did you say 17, 16?
16, a little over 16 miles.
Okay. Started our day, big tunnel.
Yep.
I think it was actually a kilometer, or like 933 meters.
With very little room to walk in, right?
Mm-hmm. But then, and the last tunnel we went through today, which I think was just the second one, was only about 100 and some change. So easy peasy.
We avoided another tunnel, I'm sure, by climbing that hill. Today, day 18, did, like you said, 16 miles. We decided, the coastal route was shut down, I think we mentioned, so we had to sort of walk along the road. But when we came to this juncture, we had the opportunity to take a less traveled road and, in fact, a pathway. And we knew it was steep at the end because the lap showed us, but boy, was it steep.
Yeah, it was a lot. I mean, at one point there, we were below this sort of freeway overpass, and then before we knew it, we were looking down on it.
Yeah.
It was massive. I was in awe at how big it was from the bottom.
Yeah.
So just
And we went higher than that, yeah, up there,
yeah.
so.
Alrighty, so this is a pretty typical little rest hut in the forest. You've got the porta-john that is Eastern style, so hope you like squatting. Just a couple of log rounds, some stickers from some other Pilgrims, but looking out at really nice forest with the stream running through it. It's a good little pit stop.
A little bit cold today, right?
Started off pretty cold, yeah.
Well, I think the whole day was pretty cold. It was sunny, so that was weird, but I think it started off in the low 40s, but with wind chill, it felt like the 30s.
Mm-hmm.
We shed our jackets, not right away, eventually shed them and put the sunscreen on.
We put sunscreen on, like 9-ish?
Yeah.
So we probably shed, if not, probably right about then, if not there.
Yeah.
So.
Cherry blossoms are in full swing at this point, it seems like. Got a couple of great sections. I mean, we see them scattered on the hillsides, but they're sort of intermixed with a bunch of greenery, so they're not that picturesque, but we did, walking along the stream, we did see a lot of them, so that was pretty cool.
Yeah. Today was challenging. We weren't certain, as far as food goes, we weren't certain, what we were gonna find, if anything. A friend of ours was a couple days ahead, managed to find a spot along this route they recommended to us. It was unique.
Yeah, it was sort of, when you looked at the Google Maps, it said vintage women's clothing, and we're thinking, lunch there, really? But we had the chicken curry, added a fresh egg on top, cooked, and then it was a nice cup of coffee with it, and they also sold lots of records. Yeah,
I found some cool ones, some stuff I don't, always see in the States, which was cool for me. Unfortunately,
hard to carry.
I'm not carrying another 500 miles. So.
Yeah, what was it, the Men at Work album cover? That was different.
Down Under, Men at Work. In the States, it's yellow, and everywhere else, it's white. So seeing the actual white vinyl album cover was pretty cool. Some original Star Wars presses from '77, just some random stuff, but it was cool to look at. Nice sort of change of pace.
And then
hot, fresh cup of coffee was really nice too.
Yeah, not out of a can.
Yeah.
And then tonight we're staying at the temple itself. The room's really nice.
Huge.
Yeah, huge. They had both showers and the hot bath. That was nice.
It was, I think, the first time for both of us having, we had done the bath, the communal bath once before, and it was just you and I. And this tonight was, other people.
Right.
So slowly breaking those barriers down.
Right. It is, certainly uncomfortable, but certainly a nice treat to soak in a hot bath at the end of a long day. But at the temple, this is our second temple that we've been at. Just had a very nice dinner. It's earlier than normal, so like 6.
Yeah.
Not sure how or what we're gonna do for the next 2 hours, except maybe some route planning, and then we'll call it a night.
But
6 a.m. service.
Yeah. In the last temple, it had evening service. This temple is morning service. So 6 a.m. we have sort of service that we'll go to, and then breakfast will be after that. So a little different temple to temple depending on, where you stay, but cool experience nonetheless.
Yeah.
Day 19.
Day 19.
18 miles.
Over 300 total.
Yeah.
The cherry blossoms are in full bloom at this point.
Yes, they are.
Yeah.
I feel like I can't go more than 10 feet without taking a picture or video or something. It makes the days go a little longer, but very pretty.
Yeah, and it's interesting because we're in these hillsides, and the hillsides have like very what appear to be like evergreen trees, but every now and then you see these spotted like cherry trees. It'd be really hard to capture in a video or anything, but it is really pretty. And then of course there's these big, like along banks of rivers or areas where there's a concentration of them. That's pretty cool.
Or along the elementary school soccer field.
Oh yeah. Why don't you say what we did today?
We were just walking along and we like thought, this road kind of went up and was flat and there's a big building. It didn't look like, most schools look a certain way here. This didn't necessarily strike me as that immediately, but there was like some really full bloomed,
Cherry trees.
Yeah, trees over there. So I was like, let's pop my head up, and I like saw a little field and kids playing on it. I was like, nope, turn around. But not before, one of the
Teachers or principal or something
noticed and was like, hey,
yeah.
want to talk to you? And we're like, oh shoot.
Yeah, super nice. And
yeah, of course.
But yeah, it's like, what are two creepy dudes doing looking at the school children?
Yeah,
So
I was like, and thankfully, he spoke
some English. Yeah.
Good enough that I was,
Yeah.
But yeah, that was just kind of funny.
Yeah.
But yeah, we started our morning at 6 with a service.
Having stayed in the temple, we got treated to a service at 6 a.m.
Which, comparing and contrasting to our last one at Temple 19, this was a little different because at Temple 19 it was in the evening, this one was in the morning, and he sort of like went through the, some sort of chanting, I'm assuming the Heart Sutra and some others.
Yeah.
But then bro just started monologuing.
Literally turned around, had a microphone,
I don't know where he pulled it from, but
there's 11 people, 4 of which I know don't speak, you and I being 2 of them, and 2 others that I know don't speak Japanese, and he literally went into a 20-minute monologue.
Oh yeah.
That, I had no idea what he was saying. The service itself was pretty cool, and it was warmer than Temple 19. Temple 19 did it at night, and holy smokes was that cold.
I will say though, Temple 37, the inner portion of that temple was one of the prettiest like renditions of they had like sort of 2 renditions of Buddha and then one of another deity.
Yeah.
And then on the roof there was these tiles that were 12 by 12 squares, and they all had different artwork, and it was really interesting just to, I wanted to pay attention, but also was looking up, and so no, it was just a cool little way to start the morning. While we were walking today, there's several different sort of routes, one sort of along the road, one that kind of paralleled the road but had some weaves, and we had been following
off the road. Yeah, it was pleasant. It was really nice along the stream or trees or the school that we saw. It was really nice, and we thought we just had ample time because our plan, a couple of things. On the one hand, we stopped before we left Temple 27 area, got some food for the road because we knew we were going to be short, and we were trying to make it to this certain train station by 2:46 to be exact, and so we thought we had ample time to sort of putz around, do some cool shots and things like that. But I don't know, after we stopped once, we noticed, geez, we're barely gonna make it.
Yeah, and one of the ones that we stopped for was, we decided to start taking the main road, and this older gentleman had just set up signs on the side of the road in his house. And I was walking by it, and I was like, that looks interesting, I wonder what it says. And I translated it. It was like, "Pilgrims, please take a rest here." And then he called out to me through his house, through a screen or something. And I was like, he's like, "Do you want a coffee?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, I'll take a coffee."
Yeah, served us coffee and a biscuit.
Yeah,
it was really, really nice, super sweet.
Yeah, challenging. I wish I knew more Japanese to have sort of interactions, but we were able to chat with him briefly.
Yeah, a little bit. And then we thought, we had basically not the greatest lunch, if you will, if you can even call it that, we brought with us because we knew we wouldn't see one. And then we thought, oh, well, you know, we could go to an earlier train station and then maybe grab some lunch before that earlier train station. Well, we walk up to that earlier train station, and it was little more than a, you know,
Covered bench.
Yeah, covered bench. There was no vending machines, nothing. So we're like, okay, forget it. We'll walk on to the one that we had planned on, thinking, oh, well, maybe that one will be a little bit more significant. No.
That one didn't even have a bench.
Yeah, that's right. Didn't even have a bench. No. But the train stopped there, and we got to our destination.
Got to change it up a bit tonight because accommodation doesn't have
food,
board. So yeah, we got some Thai food at this sort of odd mall.
Yeah.
It was like kind of in business, kind of not.
Yeah, kind of not. It seemed like a bustling little town, and you looked it up and the whole area is 3,200 people. So not exactly big, but enough so that there was some retail, because so many of the towns we walked through, there's nothing. Houses, that's it.
People's houses and maybe some old abandoned businesses.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then they had a family mart too, so we were able to get some dessert, like
and cash.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. Nice. All the convenies have really easy to use ATMs. They charge a really modest fee, and great place to get money when you need it. And our trip from here will take us effectively to the Cape and then back up from the Cape, which is going to be a little bit remote for the next 4-ish days, I think, 3-4 days. Wanted to make sure we had enough cash for our cash-centric society that exists on this island.
Yes.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you do enjoy this content, please leave us a like, leave us a comment, drop a subscribe, and we will see you in the next one. You take care now. Bye-bye.